Hey guys, it's Bailey here from Maverick Campers. Right here behind me is the all-new Viper 16C, and are we so excited to show you it. This right here is the perfect couple van, or with that extra person that could come along, or the dog. Let me give you a bit of a tour around. Up here we've got our famous kitchen that we're all used to, 4-burner stove, prep space, a fold-over wind guard as well, dish rack, lighting here as well. And we've added this little pantry nook to give you all that room for your condiments, spices, sauces, oils, the lot. You might be wondering that's missing a drawer. We have added a drawer there, so it's even easier to store all your pantry items. You've got a cutlery drawer, you've got a utensil drawer, and you've got a little access hatch to put all your dishcloths and soaps. Behind the kitchen, we'll quickly show you, is a rear pole box. Now what that's done is lowered the ball weight even further on our hybrids. So you can store those in here, but it's also a great spot for fishing rods because some of those rods can get quite expensive. Good spot in there. And while we're here, we'll talk about our rear bed section, because on the pop-out models, everyone's a bit worried about how hard it is to do. Well, we've taken that out and quite completely adding these gas struts. So that is a full one-hand operation. No more arguments, no more who's doing what. It is super easy. Come in, we'll give you a tour inside. So as you first walk into the Viper 16C, you're going to be noticing there's so much storage. Right here as you walk in, beautiful bench space, all perfect little nooks, doors for all your stuff, so much room. You've also got power points, 12-volt sockets here as well, and you've got another 2 compartments. Have a look at how far in that goes. You could also option for drawers there if that's something you prefer, and you've got a magazine holder. Now, as you head further around the corner, we've added this extra little cupboard that follows the lines perfectly into the hybrid. But as a pantry, you can actually access this from the door. So it becomes a lot easier to grab all your items from being outside. All your switches, of course, are right there. As we head further around, you'll notice just how much room there is. Now, again, this is our 16C. So you're going to have a club lounge on this side here. This table can wind down and turn into a bed. That bed is nearly a king single. So it is quite a large bed for a young child, or even your dog or your friends to come along. Plenty of room. Now, look at this kitchen. This is something you would see in a 5-star studio. You've got a 2-burner stove, you've got a sink, you've got heaps of preparation room. Now, if you're one of those people who like to have a nice barista coffee, there is plenty of room there to add a coffee machine. You've got a TV here, of course, and you've got all these drawers. There is so much room in here, you won't be able to fill this thing. Access holes into everything, so you won't know yourself. There is nothing worse than saying, oh, I don't know if we're going to have room for that. Well, you don't have to worry about that when you have a Maverick. Control panel here for all your electronics. Everything here is super easy to do. Main power, lights, fridge, 12-volt socket, TV and DVD, and lastly your water pump. So everything is so easy at first glance. As you head around, have a look at that bed area. That is just so comfortable. King size bed, all the storage you could ever want around that bed. 12-volt power, the lot. It really has everything. When you're looking for that feature-packed hybrid, look no more than Maverick. As we head further around, you'll have your beautiful size ensuite, and you've got a little holder up the top there to keep that shower. For all those tall people, you know what I'm referring to. We'll give you a bit of a tour outside, but lastly we'll talk about some of the comforts in here. This hybrid comes with 200 amps of lithium. You've got 600 watts of solar on the roof, reverse cycle air conditioning, and diesel heating. That's all standard. And you've also got reverse cameras and an electrical system to die for. We'll head out, we'll show you around. Huge fridge slide at the front here. Big toolbox, 2 9-kilo gas bottle holders, and it comes with the adapters to 4.5s. Arc Exo jockey wheel, beautiful off-road hitch. Tap on the drawbar, and in here is 2 jerry can holders, a diesel tank for your diesel heater, and you've got your filling point here. Now we've added a channel boot. We've actually also increased the height of this and that will now go all the way through. So storage, again, is further increased. Generator slide that's perfect enough to fit most brands on the market. This here is your cassette for the toilet on board. Here is a little service hatch, because one thing that no one really thinks about is when you're out in the middle of nowhere, you need to actually access things. And this is a nice little service hatch into your diesel heater. Front filling point for your water tanks. The van is fitted with 240 litres of fresh water across 2 tanks. That's 120 litres in each tank. And you've got an 80 litre grey water, which is National Parks approved. Head further, we've got our mains water connection. So if you want to like to travel to these caravan parks or stopping along the way, instead of carrying all that weight, you can plug it in straight away. 15 amp inlet for power. You also have a 10 amp 240 volt outlet on the kitchen side as well. Outside shower, so you can rinse yourself off if you've been to the beach, or a breeze, again, thanks to one of the best things on the Maverick. Truma hot water system. It is a gas and 240 volt unit, so if you're at a caravan park, again, leave it plugged in, use their power, you're paying for it, or when you're off grid, it is gas. We head further around, 2 spare wheels. You also have a bike rack receiver at the back, and this is a fully off-road hybrid. I'll show you a bit look underneath the caravan. It is fully equipped with independent suspension with twin shocks per arm. You wouldn't see many brands that are very proud to show you underneath here, and that's what we've done here. There is just so much room, plenty of ground clearance, and you've got 12-inch electric brakes to give you that 5-star comfort and safety within Maverick. Now, that's a quick little tour around the Viper 16C. If you'd like to find out more, head to our website at maverickcampers.com.au.